Good morning, everyone. So, today I'm in Furalas, and we're going to be looking at a particular farm which I've always found it very lucrative. I made a previous video about how you can basically create this item, which you may want to look up, but we're going to be looking at the Demon Forged Breastplate today. Now, this item sells for anywhere between 200 to 600 gold, depending on your server. And they're actually not too bad to make. So, to give you a rough rundown of the stuff you need to make it, you need 40 thorium bars. If you buy the ore, it's typically cheaper. So I'm going to say it's about 1 gold per ore, which you can turn into a bar. You might get it cheaper, say 80 silver for 1, but I'm going to go with 1 gold. You need 4 blue sapphire, which again you can get by mining, or you can obviously buy these. And I got mine for about 6 gold each, so I bought a bunch of them. And star rubies are pretty common. They'll go for about 1 gold each. So all in all, that's 68 gold for all the ingredients. And the last thing you need is 10 demonic runes, which is where we're going to be farming today. So I am in Maul East. That's where I'm going to be farming. And this is the back entrance. It's a lot closer to the flight path, and it's quite easy to get to. And the back entrance is the one you want to go in. It is literally northeast of Camp Mojachi, whatever. Mochi? I don't know. But you will need the Crescent Key to get into this place, which you may actually have if you've done some of the quests around Maul East previously. Anyway, let's go in and have a little look. So, I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed the RNG has been really crazy recently, especially if you do a lot of farming. So, initially, it seems like you have really good luck, and then your luck kind of runs out, and it could just be that I'm really unlucky, but I don't know if Blizzard are actually nerfing some of the drops. Anyway, so this is Maul East back entrance, and what we want is the demons in here. So the demons are pretty tough, so my Fury Warrior probably needs to use some of its pots, basically. So I'm going for food buff, and I'm going for a pot of major strength. You don't really need anything else, and oh, that was unfortunate. Basically, you can avoid most of the mobs in here, and these demons, you need to respect them, okay? So bring along some cheapish food, but they're really not too hard to kill. Let's kill these, see if we get any drops. Oh, I did also notice most of the mobs in here drop about 25 gold. 25 silver per kill. It would be really nice if they dropped 25 gold. So, that's quite nice. One thing I would say is bring along your Medallion of the Horde. And the reason is sometimes these mobs can stun you, and if you get 2 unlucky stuns one after another, then you can basically die, which is unfortunate. So there are some other places you can get these runes. I forget the name of the runes, actually. What are the name of the runes? The demon runes. The demonic runes. So, let's just have a little look on the map for other places we can go. Let's start here. So, you can get a few in Northern Ashara. There are some mobs that keep respawning up here, which are sort of demons, and they have a really good drop rate, actually. There are some mobs in the south of Winterspring who, again, have a pretty good drop rate on these things. But they're quite hard to kill in their single target. So not perfect, really. Let's look at the other continent briefly. Obviously, there's Maul East, which is where I currently am. And the drop rate's not bad. Where else is there? Oh yeah, there is. I should also look on the other continent. You can go to Felwood basically, and if you look at a lot of the camps along the western side of the map, especially near the bottom, there are a lot of satyrs and stuff who also have a good drop rate on these things. But personally, I think the best drop rate's here. Oh, I think the drop rate's about 20%, but perhaps it's a bit lower. Because I think Blizzard have messed around with a lot of drop rates on these things. And fingers crossed we actually get one, but you never know. The other cool thing about these this area is you're going to get a lot of cloth, and you're going to get a lot of fell cloth, which actually still sells fairly well. I think I was selling about one fell cloth for about 80 silver. Don't know if that's a good price or not, but all the fell cloth sold anyway from here. So people leveling, tailoring or something will probably buy that up because it's pretty good for that. So yeah, all in all, it's quite a good dungeon for money. And honestly, it's just totally down to luck whether or not you get any of these. One run I did it and I got 6 of the items. Another one run I got 0, so you never really know what's going on. Again, I don't know if that's Blizzard interference or whether I was just really unlucky and got 0. But I suspect it's probably just bad luck, I suppose. Also, watch out for invisible satyrs like these guys. Gonna pause the video and come back in a little bit, guys. So guys, you're basically going to want to follow the tunnel. There's only one way you can go. And then you want to take basically a left here. Don't forget there's quite a few invisible demons as well. So keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, there's some nice stuff that drops just randomly. Like this heat-seeking crossbow is quite nice for someone. Actually, that is quite a nice item. I might have to put that in the auction house. So I've really got my fingers crossed that we see some nice drops in here. Just so I can show you guys that I'm not actually making it up. But yeah, we're getting about 4 cloth still, so that's not bad. What I would say is turn all the cloth into bandages, right? If we have a look at the cloth here. Basically, the cloth is worth 4 silver if you vendor one, but the heavy rune cloth bandages is worth 10 silver. Obviously, requires 2 of rune cloth to make, but you're gaining 2 silver from doing that, and you know, you do that hundreds of times and that adds up. There are a few mobs that you should avoid in here, because they're just like too much of a hassle. But there's only 2 mobs that you really need to avoid. The others are all fine. Come on, drop one of the runes. I hear the runes. Okay, the only thing I'm getting right now is fell cloth, which is kind of annoying. So sometimes in here, guys, you might see 4 mobs together. Now, what generally happens is this mob will eventually walk off if you're sort of worried about killing 4 at once. But if you don't want to wait, there's a few things you can do. Like I said, have your Medallion of the Horde equipped. And as a warrior, I'm basically going to charge in, use my Thunderclap, then I'm going to basically use my Sweeping Strikes. That should basically wipe them out. You might also notice that the mobs are not actually linked together. I know in some dungeons they kind of are. I assume anyway. So sometimes you can pull 2 mobs or 3 mobs. Again, none of the loot we're looking for. This guy's just walked off totally nonchalantly. He doesn't even care. Again, lots of loot. If you're an enchanter, then you get a lot of loot in here very quickly. There's quite a nice few bosses and things which have pretty nice drops. So guys, I've just worked my way through this room. This is the second room, and to continue, we're going to go down that entrance there, basically, on the left. But if you come up here, there's a boss which is not too difficult to kill. And the loot from here, again, is pretty good. So let's see what we get. Ah, nice. So we've got pretty decent weapon, which can disenchant for, say, 4 gold. Or you can just sell it to a vendor for 5 gold, 66. Very nice. Worth having. And oh my gosh, we've got our first demonic rune. And it actually came from the boss's companion. Well, that's quite nice. Okay, so we've gone down to the basement here. Just come down there. And these guys are absolutely amazing for runes. Not specifically the big ones, but the little ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little ones here. And each of them has a pretty good chance of dropping one of the runes. Also fairly easy to kill. Fingers crossed we get lucky and actually get a second rune here. Okay, let's see what we got. Money, money. Bellcloth. Yeah, didn't get lucky there. There's another pack over there. I'll have a go and see if I get anything. Okay, guys, so there's the boss here, Hydro Spawn. Now, he's not really that difficult to take out. I know people were killing him at level 60. There's mobs over there. 4 mobs over there. They're really hard. There's also some mobs directly behind him. And again, they're really quite difficult. So this guy's fairly easy. Just single target him down. He'll spawn some ads when he gets low on health. Or after some time, so just kill him first, then you can kind of concentrate on what he adds after. Pretty simple. Again, some nice items here. So, got some items we can sell for a few gold. Also picked up an element of water and stuff, which is worth putting on the auction house if you want to. So I don't know what it is, but these guys seem just really, really difficult. They generally give you 2 different stuns, and especially those ones by the fire. They've killed me 2 or 3 times actually doing this. So yeah, just kind of avoid them. They're really nasty. I don't know. Maybe I'll move on to these guys. I don't know why. There's no actual reason why they should be more difficult, but they just seem to be. So again, this is a pretty unlucky run. Like I say, normally I get about 5 or 6 runes per run. Or that's probably the best case scenario. Worst case scenario was 0. They were already beating worst case scenario. Oh look guys, demonic rune there. Friggin' brilliant. That's 3 demonic runes that we've got now, which is nice. Okay. Where are my runes? Doesn't matter. My gosh. Anyway, these guys don't seem too hard, so These are going to be the final mobs that I'm going to be killing here, I think. Again, if you get stunned, use your trinket. See what I mean, guys? These guys are really hard. Okay. So that was very unpleasant. But yeah, that's basically it for the run, guys. Really hope you enjoyed watching this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm a bit sleepy today, which sucks. Oh well. Bye. Bye, thank you.